So we're going to do a little video on how we do our morning routine with our goats for those who might be interested. All my girls are either pregnant, he's a wether, but or there's a couple that aren't. So we're not doing any grain right now, and we're also not milking, so it's really easy to take care of them right now. And then we're going to show you how we clean the barn, which is a mess in the morning after they all lay everywhere and poop and pee everywhere. So let's get started. Everybody hungry? Yes? So I'm feeding my girls chaff hay in the mornings. And I keep a bucket full, and they go through about, I have 7 in here, including the weather. And I fill this bucket up once a day, and they get about half a bucket in the morning, half a bucket in the evening, which is only like 2 handfuls each or something. So I'm coming. You want some? You want some cookie? She's a little stinker. Sometimes I let her do a little nibble. And then everybody's like so jealous. Oh no, about me. Get down, Polly. Get down. Okay, here we go. Let's put a little bit over here. Now we're going to play the shuffle. I get the food, you don't. Put it in here. Girls. You get some sun, just a second. Look, so I gave somebody some right here. Look, there's some right there. Silly. There's some for you, son. Dilly, you're such a good girl, just waiting patiently. Uh-oh, Bella doesn't have any. Here, son. Here, son. You can have this one. Bella, don't stand up there. You'll poop in it. There you go. Okay. Now that everybody's kind of settled somewhere, then I go around and give everybody a second handful. I'm busy. Cookie, what is the deal? Son, come over here. Son, come right here. Here. Here's yours right here. Look. What's wrong with this one? Let's see the girls. Oh, and there goes Polly. Polly, what are you doing? Mia, you want to come up here? Come up here. Mia, come up here. There you go. Yours is about. Oh, you silly girl. You are so funny. You. There's a whole bunch right here. See? There's a whole bunch right here. There you go, Dilly. You don't get any. You got it in that bowl right there, Cookie. Don't be looking for more. Okay, girls, that's it. You just eat what you got here. Okay, so while they're being silly, I'll move on to cleaning the barn. So what I do is I go and get this rectangular bucket, which works great because you can put it right to shelves and you can sweep right into it. He's joined us. Hey. So I use this because it makes it easy to pick up piles that are on the ground. Last night it wasn't very cold, so most of them slept on shelves. Some mornings there's hardly any on the shelves and there's piles all over the floor. But at least you'll have a little example of what I do with the pile. So I grab a pile and I just sweep it into the waste basket. And you don't have to get it all up, just get, so that night tonight when they lay down, they don't have to lay down on piles of poop. And it'll be clean tonight because during the day they tend to go out and browse and do stuff. My goats are locked in at night because we have a lot of bears here, so. And then now. That's that. And then I put barn lime on, or stall dry on the wet spots, but I'll do that after I finish it. It's like several slept up here. Sometimes they pee up here too, and I hate that. But I don't think they peed on this last night. It's wet right here. Somebody either peed or the roof was right here. It's wet. Sometimes they get lazy and they pee on the shelves. Like, man, I don't like that. What are you gonna do? They're goats. Okay, so I'm gonna go dump this in the back in my compost pile. You don't have to come to that. You can just take pictures of those pretty goats, and I'll be right back. The lime thing though. So I keep a bucket. Oh no! Is it slippery?
Yeah.
It's been raining so much. It's crazy. Okay. I keep a bucket like this of lime with a top on because you know it rains and you gotta make sure it doesn't get wet. I also buy stall dry sometimes. It's lighter. It's more expensive though. And I have a bag of it. I just have to fill this back up again. But here we go. So we get like a bunch of lime, and don't slip. And then we go around and put lime on all the wet spots in the barn, on the floor. It's not too bad today. And then I take like this spent hay that they didn't eat, that they dropped under, and I use that for covering all the wet spots. Then you have a nice, clean smelling dry barn. And it'll stay that way until overnight tonight when they'll do it all over again. And I missed this little pile of poop over here.
Oh yeah.
But instead of picking it up, I'm just going to put some lime on it and cover it up. Because I already did that. But I only do that, you know, when there's just one or two I missed or something. They like to crawl under there and sleep. Here. And then lastly, after I get the barn clean, oh, there's two more things. I check the minerals at this time. I need to put that back, but I'm not gonna right now. So, minerals. This is Sweet Licks Meat Maker, which is a really good goat mineral. And because I have pushy goats, I have several feeders for the minerals so that everybody can get some. You like that? Yummy. I just put a dry layer on the top instead of like dumping the whole wet thing. It seems to work fine, and then they eat the top stuff. Sometimes they dig down in it and eat lots of it. So, and then this is kelp, and I give them kelp in two spots right here. And I made this fence thing in front of the mineral thing because when I have little kids, they're always jumping up and standing in the feeder and pooping in it, in the mineral feeders. So this has worked real well. The girls just stick their heads through there, and the babies too, and there's a step there so they can reach it. And I put extra kelp over on this one, and I put baking soda in on the other side of it. Lately, there's been no baking soda because they've been eating it. But they go through stages. Sometimes they eat a lot of baking soda, and sometimes they don't eat it at all. So there's still baking soda right there, so I'm not going to put any right now. And then the waters. This is a heated bucket. What I do is I put some water in the heated bucket and put a bucket on top of it. This kind of cord is the only kind you should ever use because they will chew cords, and the heated buckets come with this coated cord. So, always give them fresh water. This is a heated hose. I made this thing this year before winter. It's got a heat cable that runs 80 feet in the inside here. And I used a rubber hose so it doesn't have any lead in the water or anything. And you probably have to cut the hose to the same length as the cable so that you want the cable to go all the way to the end, obviously. And then you have to buy one of those things to replace the end. And then I use this kind of a nozzle because the freezing happens back here, and it hasn't frozen. It's gotten down to like 18, 17, something like that. And then for the water, I add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And this water didn't steam because it's like 40 this morning, so it's not very cold at all. But usually it does. It steams up and gives them nice warm water. Watch the mud. And that one I just filled last night, and it was outside, so I guess I just won't fill it because it's fine. If it's super cold out, I won't even put a second bucket out because it's just going to freeze. So. And then the last thing, we're almost done, is I go around to the back and I get a flake of hay or two, and I fill this feeder and the other two hay feeders. There's one over there, that one. They're real pushy with each other. Some don't get to eat if they don't have another place to go eat, and they're pregnant and they push each other around. And that's it. We're done, except for putting the hay out.